Hi, welcome back. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Bethany.
We're your resident childless millennials here to chat about moments that define our generation.
Each week we swap stories to revisit the good, the bad, and the hilariously awkward.
We'll also chat with fellow millennials about the moments that shaped their lives and where they're at now.
So settle in, grab your mug, and let's get nostalgic.
Hi, Bethany.
Hi.
How was your week?
Good.
I know you had a hard day today.
It was.
So today is the day of the heat wave, which is, what is today? Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday the 2nd,
Tomorrow
I believe.
is going to be like the hottest.
Oh, I thought it was today. But
it depends on where you are, because
Yeah.
one of my cousins that lives off Cape, it was supposed to be hotter for her today than tomorrow.
Yeah.
But then when I was looking at here, it looks like it's going to be hotter tomorrow than today.
The Cape is so different from everywhere else.
But the heat advisory started yesterday.
It did, yeah.
And then it goes until Saturday evening.
And you had a show outside today. 2 shows, right?
2. Yeah.
And then you have another one
And
tomorrow.
then I have another one tomorrow.
I've been thinking of you.
Yeah.
I have this weekend I have 2 extended family sessions and they're both at 4 p.m., which is not normal. Usually I do like
'cause that's
sunset.
like almost peak of the day right now.
Literally, yeah.
So that's when my show is tomorrow. It's at 4.
Oh, okay, yeah. So tomorrow I think I'm in Chatham at like somebody's house. They're doing like a reunion. So I'm doing like the first hour is like candids and like whatever. All the stuff I really
All outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the second half is photos of like different family groupings.
That's fun though.
Yeah. And then the next day it's at Eastward Ho. Have you ever been there?
So funny. I'm actually doing an animal show there this year.
Funny.
I've never been, but
Me either.
I'm doing it, I think, in August. Because now I'm like, wait, is it soon? But I think it's in August.
I've definitely heard
Yes, August 5th. I'm there
Cool.
at 5 p.m.
That's so weird.
I know nothing about like the setup or where I'm going to be
Me
or
either.
anything.
For some reason I'm picturing like a grumpy pirate.
Yeah.
But, like Eastward Ho.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah. And then other than that, are we in a water ban right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We have been like all summer.
This is my squirrel ADHD
At
moment.
least in Yarmouth we are, so you probably are here in Dennis too.
Well, our neighbor has their sprinklers on right now. And I'm just like, aren't we? Is that not allowed? Don't they like fly a helicopter around?
No. But so it's supposed to be, at least for where I live, there's like 1 day a week you're allowed to water your lawn, but only between like 5 and 9 a.m. or something like that. So it's supposed to be like early morning and only once a week.
You just find this out on the website?
Yeah, it's on like the town websites. But nobody really like follows it.
Yeah.
Like even my landscapers were like, you could do it like a couple times a week and no one will know. I'm like, oh, I'll just do it when I'm supposed to. And there's like certain, I think, like, so some years they've done like even numbered houses, do it on this day, odd number houses, do it on that day. Like they actually are very like, specific
So complicated.
to like what days you're allowed to water. And
I wonder if it actually works. Anyways, that really kind of distracted me. I was like, why are they watering the lawn? I thought there's no water allowed, especially on days like today.
Yeah, when it's like 100 degrees out.
Yeah. Anyways, what's in your mug today?
All right. I don't have much left because I've been drinking it. It's just root beer, but I got this really cool. It's from Dunkin' Donuts.
It's so on brand.
And they just came out with it a few days ago. Actually, on Monday, I drove to Dunkin' like early in the morning to make sure I got one because I didn't want them to run out because they've been like, a lot of their limited edition things, they like sell out super fast.
Yeah.
So, not gonna lie, I went to Dunkin' at 5:30 in the morning. Just to make sure I got one.
Which one did you go to?
I went just to the one down the street from me on Station Ave, but then Doug wanted one too. So later in the day when he was working, he found a Dunkin' that had one too.
Oh my
so
gosh.
he got one too. But yeah, I just have like organic root beer in there.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
So my mug is like this clay pottery mug.
It's
got
cute.
it.
I like it.
From
It's like short.
Yeah, it's actually very small. Like the handle too is only for your finger, and I'm trying to get used to that. But I got it at a thrift store somewhere, like $1.
like it.
And I'm drinking Body Armor watermelon something. Getting my electrolytes in because it's hot.
Yeah, it is.
Although I'm dressed like it's winter right now. I
I
literally
was
have
like,
like
how
a
are you
long
wearing,
sleeve
like,
and
long
pants on.
sleeves and pants?
Because I had no clue what to wear today. I was like in a skirt earlier and I was like, I hate this. I hate it all.
Yeah.
I also got a haircut, so I have bangs now, and I probably won't stop touching my hair
used
because
to
I don't
them
know
being
what
in
to
your
do
face.
with it. Yeah, they're not even like, I still have them off to the side, so I'm just like trying to figure life out at the moment.
I've been debating doing the same thing because I haven't had bangs since I was like, I don't know. I think I grew mine out when I was in elementary school or middle school, and I haven't had them since.
Well, the reason why I got them is because after stopping my GLP-1 in January, I have like, I don't know. You kind of see that part, how it's
Yeah.
like, that's all regrowth. And it was kind of like chaotic. Like I didn't know what
All
to do
over.
with my hair when it was up. So I asked my hairdresser, I was like, do you think like getting bangs might be like a better scenario than what's going on here? Because like I cannot figure out what to do my hair. She's like, if you want to style your bangs every day, then that's fine. And I was like, that might be easier than whatever I got going on right now, because
Yeah.
it was like, like it was just
All
everywhere.
over the
Like
place. But they look cute though. I like
thanks,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that. New hair.
Yeah.
Hello, new
Like
me.
it.
Anyways, today's episode, we said nothing about what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
We all use social media. I think the world has evolved into not being able to function without it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone needs it in order to do
Like, I
what they're
think it's
doing.
crazy when people are not on social media. Like, there's a lot
Yeah.
of, I don't remember what generation it is that doesn't do a lot of social media compared to like
I feel like
millennials.
Gen X.
Yeah, where they,
One below us,
yeah, I
which
think
is
so.
strange.
Where they just like are just not big into it.
Or you know what they do? They like post 10 pictures, delete them, and then post another 10 pictures.
Wild to me. Whereas my like Instagram is thousands of posts.
Literally, I don't get rid of anything.
It's insane. Like sometimes I look at like, oh, I could go through and consolidate things, but also it's like a nice way of like looking back at things.
I
don't know.
love
I like it.
nostalgia. Literally, that should be like millennials' middle name.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
So
100%.
we have seen the birth of the internet and technology and social media. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go down this like little list of different social medias that have been created over the years until now. I think when I was researching it was only 2 that I didn't know. So you can tell me if you know any of them.
This is gonna bother me because his head was on backwards.
Was it on backwards?
Yeah.
I'm confused though. Like, are you supposed to fill it all? Like,
Well, like, so when I had like a full bottle of root beer and it filled to about right there. But yeah, you're not supposed to fill it like past like
yeah.
the screwing in part. So then like if you have like iced coffee or something in here,
Yeah.
I guess it would kind of look like a bald eagle because it'd be
makes
like
sense. The
light
white
color.
head, yeah.
Or if you put like, I don't know, whipped cream or cold foam
That's what I
up
was
there.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so social media technology, we've seen it all. So apparently in 1997, there was this social media thing called 6 Degrees.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I don't have any inkling of what that is. I could not tell you anything, and I did not research about what it was. I'm assuming it's like all other social media, though.
I know 98 degrees, but I don't know 6 degrees.
Oh my gosh. Live Journal, 1999.
Yeah, I had a live journal.
I had a live journal,
in high
too.
school. I had a live journal though.
Yeah, I think mine was like middle school, high school. I really loved creative writing, so I literally would use it for like creative writing.
Like I wish I still like remember how to get into my live journal because
Me too.
I don't even know what I wrote about.
Same.
Some weird stuff probably.
Yeah, I know, and like you used to be able to chat with other people there too. I think I remember having like
yeah, because I think
a
you
friend
could
from
comment on other people's live journals or
almost
something.
like Reddit in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friendster?
I think I've heard of it. Like
I've
it
never-
sounds kind of familiar.
Never heard of that one.
Whereas like 6 degrees, I've never heard of that. But Friendster,
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of before.
And then everything after Friendster is everything that I know and have subscribed to.
Yeah.
So you have LinkedIn in 2003, and I only use that obviously for a business, like portfolio. No, not portfolio. What do you call it? Resume.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So not that I really needed it because I started my business a long time ago and it's irrelevant now, but yeah. And then MySpace. Everyone knows MySpace.
Yeah.
You had it. I had it. We all had it. We all learned how to code on it. We had our top 8 friends. We had
Which
our
I feel
music.
was so toxic to
It
have
was
like top
so-
8 friends.
Yeah,
And then you could go on to like you might think your best friend, you go onto their page and then you're like,
change it.
oh my gosh,
You're
I'm
number
not
2.
I'm not on my best
Or
friend's
even
top
on
8
there,
and
no.
I'm like, oh my gosh, am I not one of their best friends? Like, I don't know, that's a little bit harsh.
Yeah.
Like for kids.
That's
you know what
the
I mean? I thought that was a little
start-
harsh.
the start of
All that.
yeah, all the
Yeah.
like mind fuckery. I don't know what else to call it. Like it's social media. We're gonna go into like why it's good and why it's bad.
What
and-
makes me so like I automatically think too of like profile pictures being like holding your like digital camera up like in the mirror. Like, yeah.
I know. I have that
Making
too.
a
I have
face, yeah.
one of my flip phones had a camera in it, and I feel like all of my pictures were my flip phone in the mirror, and like I used to be like not goth, but like punk. So I had
Yeah.
like dark eyeliner and like the side bangs.
Yeah. Bringing them back.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
That's so funny.
MySpace was great though because I learned how to code for MySpace, so my profile looked different from everyone's. I wanted
mine
to
was
be
too.
a certain way, and then that kind of like made my
I love when I found out how to
love
put
for
a
coding.
song in there too, and then
Yeah.
having a song.
I
Did you have a
know.
song on
I
your page?
did. Yeah, I probably changed it off, and I don't remember.
I remember what mine was.
You do?
For a while, it was "Send Me on My Way" by Rusted Root.
Oh my god!
And then I had one. I had one called like Kwamba Zoo or something like
Oh
that.
my
And
God.
it was the song that was in a commercial for SeaWorld like
Love
years
it.
ago. And like I ended up loving that song.
Mine
and-
was like wildly different. It was like Avril Lavigne or
Yeah.
Green Day.
That makes
like
sense.
that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, then moving on. Facebook came out only a year later in 2004.
Which is crazy, yeah.
I think I feel like it was later, but apparently it wasn't. But I did fight to not use it for a while. Then
Yeah.
eventually MySpace started to become irrelevant.
Yeah, because originally it was for like college students. So that's why like we didn't really know about it until a little bit later. Because I remember being in high school
Yeah.
and they opened it up to at high school age.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to at first because I was like, no, MySpace, like I don't want this to like be the end of MySpace, which
Or
it ended
learning
up being
it
the end
did.
of
Yeah,
MySpace.
and learning something new because it was wildly
And it was
different.
like boring looking, I feel
it
like,
was
compared to
it was all
MySpace.
white, blue, and like gray.
Where we
whereas
all had our own profiles on
literally,
MySpace with colors and
we
like,
had like the space,
Yeah.
like colors and sparkles, and like it was so personal. And then Facebook was
Yeah.
like, here.
yeah.
After that was Reddit, and did you use Reddit when it came out in 2005?
No.
Me either.
I use Reddit more now.
Same.
If I'm
literally
just like researching something or like want to look up a random opinion about something or find information
Yeah.
that isn't on other sites, because like sometimes if you can't find something, somebody's talked about it on Reddit at some point.
So for a while, I always thought Reddit was confusing. Like it was something that I just like couldn't comprehend on how to
Yeah.
use it. And then it wasn't until probably last year, but more so this year, that I made myself a Reddit. Like I know, like I use it now.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's really interesting because like you said, everything is on there. Everybody has made a post about whatever it is you're thinking.
Yeah.
And that's insane to me.
It is.
Twitter, or X.
I've never had a Twitter.
So I did have a Twitter, but I didn't use it because that also was confusing to me.
Yeah.
The short little posts, I just couldn't get into.
I was the same. I never really could get into it, and I just didn't like
the format.
like
It was
the
boring.
format. Yeah. Yeah.
Pinterest. I use Pinterest religiously.
I used to a long time ago.
Yeah.
I feel like can't even remember the last time I've opened Pinterest, but
Yeah.
I think last time I really used it was for like my first wedding, where I
Yes,
had like
that's why
things
I
that I
started using
saved
it.
for that.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't ever use it.
I use it now for like designing my island on Dreamlight. Like I'll do like inspo,
Yeah.
and then like hair, I'll go on and like say I want bangs, and then like pin all the hair that I might
Yeah.
want. I do that for food. Like the reason why I can make
Recipes and
so many
stuff.
vegan recipes is because of that like Pinterest
And honestly,
area.
that's what it's so good for. It really
So
is.
good. And I know that there's a lot of, at least in my industry, they're having like they want photographers to use that more so than like Instagram and Facebook. That I still don't understand or get why. So I tried it for like a good like 2 months, but keeping up with Instagram, Facebook,
It's so much.
like all the other little things that come after that too, plus that, I was like, I can't do this.
Maybe it's because like in your field, people are mostly using Pinterest for things like
Yeah.
wedding planning.
like poses they
I feel like
want, or-
wedding planning is like the number one reason people
why I started, it's
use
why you
Pinterest.
started, yeah.
So it would be big in your
Yeah.
industry to be posting your wedding photos and things like
True,
that.
I guess I get your name out there, but I don't search for photographers on Pinterest. I search
Yeah.
for poses or dresses or whatever. So I'm personally not looking for it. So all you're doing, in my opinion, is posting for clout, like for likes and
Yeah.
comments.
But
or
I mean, like
whatever.
so much of social media is that now.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like,
guess you're
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah. So Instagram,
It's not gonna go away.
2010 that came out, which
That
makes,
doesn't seem a long time ago.
like I could have sworn I
'Cause
had
I'm
it in
like,
high school, but I
that's-
guess we didn't.
Yeah, that's the year that I went to South Africa.
Yeah.
What's funny is like I didn't have an Instagram for like several years, and one of my like younger cousins kept being like, Bethany, like you need to have an Instagram because like you take so many photos.
Yeah.
Like this is like right up your alley. Because like
Yeah.
Facebook, my Facebook had just become like pictures. Like
Yeah.
I just photo dump on
Same.
Facebook.
Same.
And I never really posted anything other than just photos of things.
Yeah.
So my cousin was like, you need to get an Instagram. And then I finally did. And I was like, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. I love this.
Good. I love this.
Because I just like posting pictures and
Yeah.
stuff. And to this day, Instagram's probably the number one social media thing I use.
Same.
I still have a Facebook, especially my business
But
Facebook.
it's linked to Instagram. It's all like
Yeah.
together
So
now.
like I mostly use my Facebook for, especially for my business, for like I make at the beginning of the summer, I'll make like a calendar of events.
Yeah.
I'll reshare.
Yeah.
Like if somebody makes like a poster or something for one of my events, I'll reshare it.
Yep.
Or like post links to an event page or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I can also like repost things for my Instagram.
We're
But-
gonna get into it. I have a topic like after we're done talking about all the things about like why Instagram is used for businesses now and like what did people do before and after. So
Yeah.
we'll get, especially Instagram, we'll get into it. Snapchat 2011. I use Snapchat with just my like close friends and like
Same. Yeah.
that's it. And it's just to send pictures of my cat sleeping
Yeah,
or
same.
whatever.
Like what we did like a couple
Literally,
hours ago.
it was literally a couple hours ago. And then the last one on here is TikTok. I'm sure there's probably some after that, but
Yeah.
TikTok came out in 2016, which is insane to me. I feel
10
like
years ago, right?
that's it.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
I have a TikTok, but I don't have anything on it. So like I don't
Yeah.
have a single post on TikTok, but I do go on it just to like watch TikToks kind of, but that's about it.
I used to do that. And then, so I had made a TikTok when I just want to travel, like when I was heavily
Yeah.
doing all that stuff. So I would post my little trailers onto there. It was decent, but it was just another thing to post on. So
Yeah.
then eventually, especially when we stopped, I kind of stopped using it. I used to scroll on it a lot, but now I don't even touch it anymore. Like, I think
Yeah.
when it like closed, remember when it like,
Oh yeah, they like shut it down
shut
for like
down?
a day.
It
or
was
something.
literally one
Yeah.
day, not even. It was like 12 hours, and
Yeah.
I just got rid of it then, and I haven't touched it
Yeah.
since then. But so
I know,
yeah,
I
and,
only
like,
downloaded it because like one of my best friends was
Sent-
always sending me
Yeah.
things, and I was
Same.
like sick of not being able to look
Yeah.
at the things she would send me, so I
That's
ended up just
literally
like
why I got
downloading
it
it. Yeah.
too. And like I said, I'm sure there's been other things that have come out since 2016. I'm trying to think. Like
Oh,
there was Vine.
what's that one called? There's one more recently.
I know Reels.
Doesn't it have like a butterfly as a icon?
yeah. What crap, I don't remember what it's called, but yes, it did have a butterfly.
Yeah.
There's also that
That
one.
people are using like more recently that people started using. I'm gonna look it up because now it's bothering me.
Isn't there one where you like take a picture of like what's happening in front of you and then it also takes a picture of you? Like, so it's like in front of you and you, so you're getting like both perspectives, and then it posts it as if you're
I
like,
don't know.
like you're talking. I think there's something like that too. So there's a lot of little ones like that, like Vine, there's Reels, there's Threads, there's like little tiny things that are attached to like the metaverse, which would be Facebook and Instagram and everything. But I do remember,
Is it Blue Sky?
yeah, Blue Sky.
Okay.
So I did make one, but it didn't go far, I don't think.
Yeah, Blues. I didn't even start one because then there's
Yeah.
also like Threads and things that Instagram's made too.
That's
and it's
another
like
thing
I don't have
where I
that.
post on Instagram, but it just posts the threads to Facebook and it just automatically
It's like
does
so
it.
much now. I'm
It
like,
just,
ugh.
it's insane. It's crazy. So a little bit ago, we were talking about our businesses and using social media. And in the past, I always think about this. I don't know if you ever think about this, but like, what did they do to get noticed in the past?
Yeah.
Like billboards, newspapers, commercials, I guess that's how they
like
did it.
vehicle lettering.
Just the links to go to get your advertisement out there. It seems insane to me.
When I started my business, what's wild is I actually would go door to door with my brochures,
No way.
just like get the word of mouth out there.
How did you have the courage to do that?
So I would go, and
die.
a lot of it was like schools and stuff. I
Oh.
would and I'd go in uniform, and I'd be like, so
Yeah,
I just started my
professional.
like education
That's insane.
company, and like hand them my brochure. So I did that for like camps and libraries and schools and all sorts
Did
of
it
stuff.
work?
It did, yeah. Because like in the beginning, I had no bookings because nobody knows of me.
Like, how do
you know
you
what I
even-
mean? Like
how
you
do you
can't
even
even like
start
start
that?
that.
I
So like I
know.
did have a social, like I did start a Facebook page, but like mostly it was just like my friends and family following me.
Which
so how
is
am I gonna?
useless.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
can share it as much as they want, but it's hard to like get out to a specific like
Especially your
clientele.
genre, because if that was me, that would be ideal because I want to shoot all your friends and family. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, and some of my friends and family, they either are teachers or no teachers, and like, yeah, they word of mouth could spread it to, and that has happened too. But it takes a while for word of mouth to spread, or to be like, oh, I
Yes.
know somebody who can do this. So I
Yes.
did go to door. I also did get like my vehicle
Oh,
done, so like it has
the
like my,
yeah.
my
So billboard.
yeah, like
Yeah, a moving
driving,
billboard.
moving
Yeah.
billboard. So I guess like that kind of stuff, I guess.
I know. I was thinking like maybe in the past it was mostly word of mouth because like they say that my profession is a luxury, which I agree and disagree with because you don't technically need photos, but in my opinion, I feel like that's all you really have when you can't remember anything and when you want to look back. And it's like photographs are what's there. So that's why I feel like that being, because it used to be film.
Yeah.
So that was like already a gamble because, like, what if the film was overexposed or whatever? And then I'm like, how do they advertise? It must have been bulletin boards and like, but I think it was mostly word of mouth.
Yeah, or probably
And
like, oh, my, cousin does
yes.
photographs things. She
Yeah.
can photograph
But
your
even
wedding, or
now, it's still mostly word of mouth. So I'll do
yeah,
a wedding, and one of my brides is a bridesmaid, and then
yeah,
so on, so on, so on. And I'll go down the list, which is word of mouth, obviously.
yeah,
So I think that's pretty cool. But I will say a giant portion of my business advertisement is social media, specifically Instagram. Obviously, I'm a photographer, so like kind of perfect.
yeah.
You know, you kind of like
It's photos. Yeah,
post it. I will say a lot of my following is other photographers, which is cool, but also kind
yeah,
of useless in a way because I'm not advertising to them.
right.
But I also don't have any coworkers, so it's a way of building my community here because
Yeah,
I don't have employees. It's literally just me
yeah.
and my husband too.
It's
He
the
works
same
for me.
thing like with me, with like
Yeah,
other fellow zookeepers or
yeah.
other, companies that do similar things to
Yeah.
me. A lot of us follow each other and things like that too, and it's same idea.
Posting is huge in my industry and it changes the algorithm. I don't even get on with the
Algorithm's
algorithm. It's
crazy.
always changing. It's always something different. You used to have to use hashtags. Now you have to use keywords and you have to do.
Yeah, and it's weird because like sometimes it's like the trending audio thing. But
Yes.
lately, my reels that do best have been audio that's just me talking.
Oh,
Yeah, my last two videos that did the best, my last one that I posted like a week ago had like over 11,000 views, but the one a week before that now has over 1 million views.
and
Like it
those were
went
just you
viral and there was
talking.
just me talking.
That's funny because the one I had that went viral, which is, it's not important, guys. It's literally just a video of me and my associate photographer picking each other up.
Yeah.
That's all it is, but I did use trending audio on
And
that
that's
one.
how it used to be before.
Yeah.
Like some of my videos that did really well before, it was trending audio that
Yeah.
always like boosted it. But randomly, it was just a video of me talking about my legless lizard and it just blew up.
I think it's so different and so cool. That's why it blows up because not everyone
And I've
sees
posted
that.
about him before.
Yeah. The problem with social media is that everyone thinks it's going to be around forever. And yes, Instagram has been around, what did I say, since 2010. So it's been 16 years, which is a long time if you ask me. Like, that
Yeah.
is a very long time. But the problem is that everyone thinks that it's going to be around for a long time. So they're only promoting on social media. And that's a problem. You need to have a website. You need to be posting on Google. You need to have SEO. And if you don't know what SEO is, I don't even know what it stands for. All I know is that it's the stuff that you put out into the internet that will get you seen by people. So say you search Cape Cod wedding photographer.
Yeah.
If you have good SEO, your name
Your name
goes
will be
up,
towards
up,
the
up, up.
top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you got to have that because one day social media will leave.
Yeah.
One day Facebook will leave. And what are you going to do?
I feel like it might be too because of like the type of business I have.
Yeah.
More people might be more apt to go right to Google to be like, oh,
Yeah.
animal show near me or whatever. Whereas like if they're looking for a wedding photographer, I feel like that's something you actually go to things like Instagram and stuff.
Because it's
because you want to
photo-based.
look at the photos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. So I have on my inquiry form, like, how did you hear me? And then it's like Google, Facebook, Instagram, friends and family, other
Yeah.
vendors. Just because I am interested to know like where they come from so I can
Yeah.
put my time into posting onto what is getting me the most business, you know? So
Yeah.
I feel like because I am heavily, what do you call it? Like image based. We also do video too,
Yeah.
but whatever. That it makes sense for me. But
That
for you,
does,
it's just it's so different.
A lot of people are like, oh, I found out about you because I saw your car. It was in front of me in a drive-through.
Really?
Like all the time.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
A lot of times it's my car. I've had
Actually,
people,
my hairdresser.
I've had people message me.
Yeah.
Because I've been in front of them in a drive-through and
So-
been like, what animals are in your car?
We were talking about the podcast yesterday when I was getting my hair done, and she's like, "Yeah, your co-host, she does animal shows. I was hoping like maybe she can do a birthday party for me." And I was like, "So weird."
Yeah.
That is so random.
I get that all the time.
I know.
It's so funny.
So social media is great, but it also can be super bad. I feel like doom scrolling alone, like I think everyone does it.
Yeah. And
How-
I feel like it's made a lot of people have a worse self-image because you're constantly comparing yourself to other people.
Yes.
Not even just self-image, but it makes you feel worse about yourself. Like a lot of people try to look like this picture perfect couple or have the picture perfect like family or house
Because
or
no one's gonna post the
anything.
bad.
Yeah. So a lot of
Everyone's posting
times
the
like
good.
people always talk about like what people look like on the internet and how it's probably not realistic to what their real life is. So like
Yeah.
you might see what looks like the happiest couple on the internet and
They're falling apart.
They're falling apart.
Yeah.
Or you might see somebody who you're like they're like gorgeous and I wish I looked like that and like you don't know the truth behind everything.
Also,
you know?
though, in my industry too, it's things like we only have 2 more spots, book now, and like reality is like they're fully open. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like kind of like it's something that's all based on lies in all aspects of everything, and
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. It
is,
I remember
that
during
is.
COVID, there was like I can't remember where I saw this, but there was this account or something that was posting photos of them traveling, but they were in their living room, and it was
What?
fooling people. Yeah, like this person was like in Paris, and then it was
Like,
like
that picture of the 2 hot dogs with like the picture where it looks like their legs are at the beach.
Oh my
but it's just 2 hot dogs.
no. So I guess they were like doing on their TV. They would like do like a balcony in Italy. And then they would like set up a camera where
Oh my
it's
God.
just the TV, and then they would be sipping a drink or something, or just like, even just posting a picture of that, and like really fooling people into that like they're traveling and stuff.
That's so weird.
It's so scary.
That's so bizarre. Yeah.
And then that brings me to another point too, like marketplace, when you are selling something or trying to buy something, half of the time they're fake.
oh yeah.
Like you really have to go on and see if like how long they've had their Facebook. Do they have any friends? Are they actually a real person, or are
Yeah.
you about to get scammed? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So social media is just fake.
And even people even editing photos of themselves too.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
making themselves look way different. So like you might have a
Yes.
really bad self-image because you're looking
Yep.
at these photos, but they aren't even real either.
I know. So people ask me a lot to like thin their arms out or make them skinnier or change their chin, and I don't do that.
yeah, because you're like, that's who you are.
I'm like, this is you
yeah.
right now. You're beautiful, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I don't know. I mean, I have body dysmorphia. I've always had it, so like I understand, but like also just take the picture. Just
Yeah.
do it. You're gonna want it later. You never know. Mental health with that being like everything being like fake and not real. I feel like social media is bad in the sense that a lot of people's mental health is going down the drain, especially with kind of like in Toy Story 5, you had cyberbullying. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I know
Or
there's
people who don't know how to talk to people in real life because
Yes.
they're so used to talking to people
yeah.
through a screen.
And then when you get to somebody that's in front of you, it's like, how do you connect with that
Yeah.
person? But on Netflix, I think there's a couple documentaries about catfishing and
There's quite a few, I think.
but
yeah.
the one I'm thinking of specifically is the one where the mom was pretending to be her daughter's bully, or like, so her daughter had a cyber bully, and it ended up being her
being
mom,
the mom.
which is
Horrible.
wild.
Yeah.
Like what? Like that is the last thing you would think it would be of, and it's just like insane to me that it just makes me mad. Like
Speaking
that,
of like, no, that's like a mental
exactly.
health issue.
Then you're like
It's so bad.
mentally like, oh my gosh, like what's real, what's not.
Or people self-diagnosing themselves too because they
Me.
see a video and they're like, oh, that's me. yeah.
I'm literally like, am I
Is that
having a heart attack? Yes, I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of that.
But
So.
it is also good in the sense that you can keep up with friends and family that you're not near without having to ask them constantly to send you pictures or calling them.
Yeah.
Which I understand, like, yes, call them, but also, like, if it's your third cousin and you just want to see how their kid is doing,
Yeah.
you can just look on Facebook
Like I think
now.
about like how my parents always kind of knew every Christmas when they'd get Christmas cards, that was their way of seeing like friends and families, like, and how much their kids have grown and what they look
True.
like. But now, oh, if you're friends with them on Facebook, like my parents say this all the time, like, oh, well, now we can keep up with like their family, and we know what the kids look like, and we can keep up with,
So instead of
family
once a
that's far
year-
away, instead of just once a year getting their Christmas card. Yeah.
Is that good or bad though?
Right?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's good as long as like you're actually still keeping up with them. You
But
know
I
what
also
I mean?
feel like the problem is that you're also seeing that with people that you met for 5 seconds in high school.
That too.
So
Yeah.
it's like I don't need to know that, but I do. I know your
But
child's name.
So even if you're friends with them too, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll even remember them. So like, funny story.
Yeah.
I was at Disney World last year or the year before, and one of the bars at the Polynesian, they kind of just like sit you with whoever.
Yeah.
So Doug and I went in and we sat at a table with 2 other couples. And right away I'm like, oh, one of these people, like, he looks familiar. But like, when you're on vacation, like everyone kind of looks familiar.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, they look like someone I know. I don't know.
A white American person on vacation.
So I sat down and Doug was wearing like a Bruins outfit, and some of the people we sat with were wearing like Patriots, and like, so we're like, oh, like you guys are all like Massachusetts people.
Yeah.
So we got into talking about New England, and they're like, oh yeah, we're from Boston, and we're like, oh, we're from Cape Cod. So later in the evening, we're like, well, where in Boston or whatever do you live? And they're like, well, not really Boston. We kind of live like, if you know Foxborough, like over where like the Gillette Stadium is where the Patriots play. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know that area really well. I went to high school near there. I went to Bishop Feion.
Oh my God.
So everybody just looks at the person sitting next to me and they're like, he went to Bishop Feion too. And so then I looked at him and I'm like, there's no way, because like he looked familiar already.
Yes.
And I turned to him and I was like, what year did you graduate?
I was gonna ask.
And he was like 2008. And I'm like, we were in the same grade.
Did he recognize you at all and just didn't say anything?
Yeah, we
or?
both like didn't really realize it was like we recognized each other but didn't know. And then later that night I was like, we're friends on Facebook. We're literally friends on Facebook, and we just didn't even, we were sitting next to each other and didn't even realize.
See, I would overanalyze that and be like, why do I see this person in Florida on this day that I already know? Like, what? Why is this happening?
That happened to me constantly.
That's so weird.
Doug's always like, you're going to see someone you know. Like, we'll be literally, every time we go to Disney World, I see people I know.
That is so weird.
Isn't that
There's
weird?
so many people out there.
Yeah, I've ran into so many people down in Florida.
That blows my mind. I mean,
yeah,
that's crazy. I don't know how did that tie into social media?
because of Facebook.
Oh yeah, because
we're Facebook
keep
friends.
up with everyone.
So like, even though you're friends with people, you might not necessarily even like ever look at their page, because also the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like they changed it at some point where like you really don't see a lot of your friends' stuff as often as you did. Like I remember when my news feed was like randomly everyone.
Yeah.
Like, and it would show everyone's posts.
Yeah.
So I'd kind of always
in
see things.
chronological
But
order
now it
almost.
like only shows you the friends you interact with the most, or the like groups that you go to the most.
Yeah.
So some of my friends that like, I don't know, like even today I saw it was somebody's birthday that I went to high school with, and I'm like, oh, we're friends on Facebook. Like I haven't even talked to her in forever. And it's just, so sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
The birthday thing drives me nuts. Like, I love birthdays, but like the fact that you're only saying happy birthday to me is because it said it on Facebook. I'm like, don't say happy birthday to me. If you don't know it's my birthday.
I know. I almost feel bad like writing on someone's wall on Facebook happy birthday, because I'm like, especially if they're a good friend, I'm like, I'm just gonna be texting them anyway.
Yeah, but then if you don't, you kind of look like an asshole.
Yeah, because then everybody else is doing it.
And you're like, well, we're
so
good
sometimes
friends.
I'll just do everything.
Me too.
I'll write on their wall, but then I'll also text them.
Same, yeah, I know. And I always do it like right before I go to bed, because it's like I don't need, like I've already said it, so I'll just do it. Happy birthday, I love you, bye.
Yeah. Yep.
I know, the birthday thing drives me absolutely insane. We had kind of already talked a little bit about it, but viral videos. I'm talking about YouTube itself. So YouTube is huge, like you're watching us right now on YouTube. But I know that the only way you got seen on YouTube is if you had some kind of viral video, and that just means like somebody sees it, but then it's like something pushes
That happened to me back in 2015.
What did you post on YouTube?
Yeah, I have a video of, and we'll like put a little clip in it. It's like really cute. It's just a video of my fennec fox Milo as a baby playing with my skunk at the time as a baby. And they're really, really, really adorable. And they're just like literally doing nothing but like bapping each other and like playing on the ground. And it blew up. And then I had like a company reach out to me and wanted to like license it so that I would then get money for it. So then I started.
That's how people get paid on YouTube.
Yeah. So I was like, I guess why not?
You could have had a whole career.
So well, at the time I was like, maybe I like could. I'm too lazy and like about all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I don't know anything about video editing. I don't know anything about any of that.
I got
so
lucky.
I just was like, I don't feel like getting all the equipment and doing all that stuff. Like, if I had at that point been like, all right, let me just like start my own YouTube channel.
Your life would
I
be?
could have like maybe
People make
gotten big. So
on it.
So I ended up getting over the amount where like I actually had to put it through taxes.
Wow.
Because I'm pretty sure I got almost even like $1,000 the first year, which is nothing. But like,
no, but
you know,
like
for
a
like
lot,
one
though.
little video on
Look,
YouTube.
I did YouTube for I Just Want to Travel for 8 years and got nothing.
Yeah.
I tried so hard.
But that's the thing. It was just a random video that I happened to just post.
Yeah, it's like a band becoming famous. It's like just the luck of the draw, like in anything. It's so funny you say that you're Phoenix Fox, though, because our most viewed video right now on our YouTube channel is the little short
and
of
just has
your
the
fox.
little picture of the
yeah,
fox.
Exactly. Which is so funny.
Yeah.
It's because it's not seen a lot, so people will just kind of always look at it. Yeah.
I could just start bringing an animal to each one of our episodes, and honestly, it might like boost it.
Today's animal is
we could just start doing that.
I can't wait till we do like episodes on our jobs. I feel like that's gonna be so fun. I feel like yours is just gonna go crazy. Mine is like, yeah, whatever you're whatever.
Are we gonna take photos? Yeah.
I know. Seriously. I know our next branding shoot should be with your animals.
For yours, we'll just go to a wedding, like, and do an episode at some random.
Wait, I'll be your assistant and then you be my assistant, and that will be like episodes so we can like do each other's jobs kind of.
All the pictures you'll get from me, you'll be like, did Bethany take that?
I feel like that could be fun.
And you'll be at my show and I'll be like, all right, hold this turtle.
My eyes will be like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine now. If you're gonna have me touch a spider, I'm just gonna run away.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
Deal.
Okay.
What if I just put one like on our table and we do an episode?
Oh my god, is it gonna be in a box?
We could take it out.
No, I don't think we should do that. Oh man. So yeah, social media, it's good, it's bad. We need it right now. I feel like if you have social media and you have a business, which most millennials these days have their own business, yes, utilize social media because that's where a lot of your work is coming from. But please don't make that the only form.
If anything, I find it fun. The one thing that we didn't touch on, which is horrible.
What is it?
AI.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, you're right.
Like AI videos and things. Because I was just thinking about all the reels that I know that even my dad likes to watch and stuff too. And sometimes, like, there's just so many. I even get a lot of people that send me AI videos. And I'm like, guys, it's fake. Because there'll be a lot of... they send me animal stuff. Like, everyone sends me animal videos.
Aren't they supposed to say
and,
AI generated on them?
I don't think they do anymore.
Yeah,
they're like, half the time, like, they're ones that you really wouldn't know. Like, unless you know, like, how that animal behaves or, you know, something's off about the video. Like
sometimes it looks weird.
A good friend of mine who actually has a YouTube channel and, like, he's big on social media. He actually lately has been, because people are always sending him videos because he also works with, like, alligators and crocodiles and stuff.
Yeah.
So people will send him AI videos and be like, or real videos, and ask him if they're real or not. So he started doing like a mini series where he'll have the video playing in the background. He'll do like green screen and he'll be like, all right. And he'll kind of show how you can tell that it's not real or that it's real and stuff like that.
And the fact that this is a thing is kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
What is your take on AI in general though? Like,
it scares me. I don't like the fact that now they can use like voices and people's faces and anything. Like, I mean, even like when a video does go viral now, like it quickly gets made into other things.
Yeah.
It quickly gets made into AI videos and even people taking like the audio clips from it and things. So like that kind of aspect of things does scare me. Like, a lot of people are worried, like, obviously their jobs will be, especially artists, that it'll take their jobs away.
Yeah.
For me, like, no, I don't think an AI robot's ever going to be, like,
I don't think
wrestling an alligator and talking about it in front of an audience. But
personally, I think if anything, AI can benefit you in the sense that you... like maybe bookings, it can help you with responding faster to them.
Yeah.
Mind you, that does take the personality out of it.
And kids these days in school, like, don't have to do all the same
I feel like kids don't know anything. AI just writes their paper for them.
AI does everything for them. And like teachers know that too. Like teachers are well aware that the kids, like, there's nothing they can do about it.
How do you know though? Like,
Because like I was talking to a teacher recently and she's just like well aware that her kids use it. So they basically allow it like to a degree. So they're like,
so the human race is just going to get stupider and stupider as time goes on because they're not actually retaining any information. Yeah, so like they're just submitting stuff to get by.
What if like you go to the doctor and like you have to have surgery, but like your doctor that's doing your surgery,
I already don't trust doctors.
Did everything same, but did everything, you know, with AI like.
Well, I go to the I had a doctor prescribe me something I'm allergic to. Yeah. In the last year.
It's happened to me.
Like, I already don't...
I had a doctor tell me I had tonsillitis while he's looking in my throat. I got my tonsils removed when I was like 7.
That's insane to me.
The amount of... Like, we'll have to have a whole entire episode.
Yeah.
Because it's like my major trauma. Because every time I've...
One of the reasons why we don't have children.
Every time I've been to a doctor, something's gone wrong.
Yeah, I know. So AI, for me, I also feel like... the video and like the trying to pass it off as real is really effed up. Like I don't agree with that. I don't think anyone should do that. I don't think that it should even be allowed. But I also think that AI, in the sense of helping a small business like manage their emails or payments or something like that, is useful. I think that also in the photo world, there's softwares that you use that will cull your session for you, which is basically finding all the good images to use. And a lot of people kind of shake their head to that because they're saying that you're not choosing the photos and you're not the artist anymore. Yeah. It's like, I took the photos. But also that's not true. So I do use a culling software.
Because you might just have so many.
Well, that's the thing. I take 10 of the same image. I just need this software to pick the one that's not blurry and with all the eyes open. But with that being said, I still go through all the images. So it'll show me all the ones that it picked. But in that image, it shows all the duplicates and why it wasn't picked. And most of the time, it's correct.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some that I was like, oh, I actually do want to use this. I just put it back into my thing and use it.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then people are also kind of mad about AI editing for them. There's softwares out there that are bad, that use like the data centers that are polluting the world or whatever. But there also are softwares out there that are local to your computer and aren't doing that. And when you apply your edit, I'm talking about when you edit a photo, you have to move all the color slides, like whatever it may be, to make your style. So every photographer has a style. So there's like mine, which is like natural, I guess. And then there's people that do filmy stuff, and then people that do like light and airy, whatever it may be. You make your style of photography, and then you apply that to each of your photos. Basically, this software just puts all that onto it for you. It even straightens your photos, because I cannot take a straight photo for the life of me, which is a lifesaver. Saves so much time out of my life. And then I'm still going through it, though, and I'm still adjusting to make sure that it looks right, that this right color, the light's right, that it's still straight enough, or whatever. So, I don't know. I have this weird relationship where I am leaning towards liking it in that sense. I do understand people screaming about it because it's like, you're not doing your job. And it's like, but like my job was consuming me.
It's just helping your job. It's like, helping you out.
I'm working smarter, not harder.
Yeah. It's almost like instead of you having an assistant, you've got that kind of,
exactly,
virtual assistant to help you out.
I'm glad you brought that up. I totally didn't even think about thinking of AI, because it's kind of new. I mean, it's not new, but it's
newer in the fact that it's like in our faces every day.
It's like accessible to anyone now.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't
I mean, even
before.
on my phone, like for editing photos, my own photos, if I take a picture of something, my new camera, my new phone, I can like circle something and it'll just like get rid of it.
Yes.
But then the new image will say at the very bottom, like AI generated. Right. I'm like, but is it really? Because I'm just like, deleting something out of the photo. So
yeah, I mean, I take stuff out of photos all the time, like exit signs or trash or a bag. Like I do that all the time. Yeah. So like, is that AI generated? You know what I mean? Like, because I am just circling it and then clicking delete, and then it deletes it. So I don't know. There's a lot to social media technology. We've grown up with it. We've seen it all. We've been there from the beginning. We've been there till now. We are using it, and we're seeing the good and the bad. And I feel like no matter who you are, you're going to have an opinion on if it's good or if it's bad. So, I mean, if you do have an opinion you'd like to share, please do that in the comments. We really would like to know more about your feelings on it. And you don't have to be millennial. You can be Gen Z or the one before us. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name at the moment. Alrighty. I think we're going to end that here. Shout out to Nick from Killing Entertainment for editing and producing this podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media and wherever you listen to our podcast. Also, leave us a review because the more reviews we get, the more people are going to see the stuff that we're putting out, and the more we want to do this. We're having a lot of fun with it. So,
yeah, speaking of social media, like all of our social media that we have this on.
So I didn't even I'm like in auto mode. I didn't even think about that. That's so funny. So do all the social media things, guys. But yeah, that's it. Tell your cat we say hi. All right, can you turn that AC on? How we do? It's so hot in here. Are you hot?
No, because this is like how hot it is in my house.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, maybe a little cooler.
It's 77 in here. That's what it says.
Oh, that's what it said when I left my house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm fine. I'm like dying in here. It's 10 degrees warmer than it has been all day.
Yeah, that's what it said when I left my house. It was 77.